Today we're going to practice listening and understanding English by talking about some of my favorite things. This lesson is perfect for A1 English learners who want to improve their vocabulary and speaking skills. Talking about my favorite things. We all like talking about things we like, and today I want to share some of my favorite things with you. First, let's talk about my favorite dessert. This is a really hard one for me to choose. I love a lot of desserts, so it's hard for me to decide which one is my favorite. But I think that right now, my favorite dessert is homemade chocolate chip cookies. Notice that I said homemade. There's a big difference between homemade cookies and cookies you buy from the store. In my opinion, homemade cookies are much, much better than other cookies. And the perfect homemade cookie is the chocolate chip cookie. In the US, it's really common for families to make this dessert together. Usually, children help their parents prepare and bake these cookies. It's a fun activity for the family, and the result is delicious. There are other desserts that I love too, like ice cream and brownies, but chocolate chip cookies are at the top of my list. Next, let me tell you about my favorite month of the year. This is another hard one, but I think that my favorite month is April. The reason is because I really like sunshine and long days. In April, winter is finally over. The days get longer, and the weather gets warmer. I don't have to worry about cold weather or rain. This is perfect for me. I also like October because the weather is still nice, and the leaves on the trees change color, which is beautiful. Now let's talk about my favorite sport. My answer to this question has changed many times in my life. When I was a young kid, my favorite sport was basketball. I was a big fan of the Los Angeles Lakers, and I played basketball on many teams. After that, my favorite sport was football, and I really liked the Seattle Seahawks for many years. Then, my favorite sport became soccer, and I started watching it a lot. But now I don't know if I have a favorite sport. I don't really watch sports anymore, so it's hard to say. However, I want to mention my favorite sport to play. I've played many sports in my life, but the most fun one for me is golf. In my opinion, it's the most challenging sport. It's really hard, but once you start to get better, it's really fun. I also like swimming because it's relaxing and great exercise. Lastly, let me talk about my favorite language that I've studied. I like all the languages that I've learned, but the most fun one for me to study is Greek. The main reason why is because Greek has a different alphabet. I love the challenge of learning a completely new system. It's really cool to see Greek writing and be able to read it and understand it. I also really like the sound of the language. It's a beautiful language and it feels good to speak it. Currently, I don't study this language, so I've forgotten almost everything, but I'll definitely start learning it again in the future. I also enjoy learning French because it's a beautiful language, and learning Spanish because it's useful and spoken by many people around the world. That's all for today. And remember that this lesson is for A1 English learners. I'll see you next time.